Now we can see that RS-44 is above the horizon. Actually the elevation is now 10 degrees. This one is a high elevation pass. You can see the footprint and it is having my call sign here. That means it is nearing my region. It is rising from the horizon now. Elevation has gone to 12. I have not started acquiring any signals. The GPredict software is controlling the RTL-SDR. You can see that this is the nominal frequency shown and this is the actual frequency according to Doppler correction. As the satellite is rising, this value is higher than this value, 640, 648. It will gradually come down. You can see it is coming down here. Correspondingly, in the RTL-SDR also it will come down. That is radio control. This is a very long pass, unlike the usual FM satellites which have a pass of 10 minutes. This is almost more than 20 minutes. This is already some time into the pass. I don't expect to hear anything for such high elevation passes in the beginning of the pass. Anyway, let us see. I have minimized the screen. And this is the center frequency. You can see that I am on USB mode. This time I am trying to listen to the USB signals, if any. Earlier I have demonstrated copying CW signals, the beacon. And this is the GPredict connector plugin which has been enabled. That is needed for connecting GPredict to AirSpy SDR. That's a simple plugin. You have to copy that into the SDR folder and then this will connect if you enable it here. In the menu, you get it at the lower part in the plugins. The open window I have positioned here for convenience. And this is the GPredict window. Here you have to enable track and engage, then only it will track the frequency. And the transponder has been selected as mode VU transponder. You can also select beacon, but I have done that earlier and checked, so I don't want to do that. Now this time I am on the VU transponder. I can only receive, I can't transmit using an RTL-SDR. It is receive only. I'll be happy if I get some signals. But this is a long wait. Already 4 or 5 minutes into the pass, no signals have come. The antenna is not a directional antenna, it is omnidirectional CP22E antenna mounted about 7 meters from ground. It has two collinear elements, 5/8 lambda for VHF and 3 radials. Actually this is only a VHF antenna and I am trying to listen UHF band. But I have been able to do that earlier. That's because VHF amateur radio band and UHF amateur radio band have a harmonic relationship. That is, it is third harmonic. 70 centimeter band is third harmonic of 2 meter band. So usually most antennas will work on either that is 2 meter antennas will also work for 70 centimeter, but that will not be ideal. Ideal will be to have a Yagi, that to a cross Yagi with circular polarization for receiving satellites which are quite high. RS-44 is at a much higher altitude than our usual FM satellites. You can see that here. The altitude is 1400 kilometer. Usually space station altitude is only about 420. So much higher altitude. See, you can sometimes see some signals here. Watch here. This is the CW beacon which are here. Looks like a Morse code. Can you see it? And there are some other SSB signals also coming here. I'll try clicking there and increase the volume a bit. But I think my G-Predict automatic tracking is taking the signal away. I'll try disabling that. I can clearly see a signal there. This is the CW signal beacon. Now the SSB signal is not that much. I think there is another CW signal here. This one will be the beacon, and there is another CW going on here. Let me check CW mode. There's another nice CW signal seen here. Ah, wonderful. I could hear did it. That's probably the R of RS-44. This signal is a little bit weak for me to copy, I think. That is probably some station working. I can see it faintly. Let me see the elevation of the satellite. Satellite is almost overhead now, 83 degrees. So if there were stations, this would have been the best time to hear. But probably, yeah, see. Did you hear that CQ call? VU2 station? It was fast. I heard the CQ call. I think it should be VU2TUM. I hope I'll hear once again. The beacon is here now. I'll have to go back and replay and see whether it is VU2TUM. I think it should be. Yes. TUM. Oh, wonderful. I have copied VU2TUM. I'll stay on frequency and see whether I can hear again. Let me see how the satellite is now. Satellite has started setting. Another new satellite is on horizon, AO123. That is a workable satellite, but I don't know whether it is active today. Anyway, I am not going to try that. Anyway, I am very glad that I could hear VU2TUM. I had to convey that to him. I have connected RTL-SDR block to my CP22E antenna. This is the cable coming from the CP22E antenna using an SMA to SO239 adapter, and this adapter is PL259. They are mated together to have the connection from the CP22E antenna.